For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. How's it going, guys? This is Saber094. I'm here with the Sacred Majesty deck, our Ethan's Ho-Ho EX deck, favoring it as the main attacker as opposed to just an energy acceleration Pokemon. We're going to power up ourselves and then hopefully go for some quick attacks since Ho-Ho is just a basic. You get a bunch of these down, use its effect, and then you can instantly just power one up, be ready to attack. You know, with Latias and a bunch of switching outlets, we can do the job. Okay, open up with Pinsir, which isn't a bad Pokemon to start with, to be honest. Because if I don't use this guy to hit like a Darkness Pokemon or something, or just a Wall Pokemon, then I don't really need to use him at all. Now, granted, it's still a regular attacker, so you know, a lot of times just Ho-Ho, it's gonna be overpowered. So it's good to have this guy put our opponent in that awkward spot of, you know, they get a kill on an EX, maybe they kill another one, and then you use this guy, and then they kill him, and then they gotta kill another EX too. So it could work out if they don't pull with boss's orders or something. Now it looks like I'm playing against a Mewtwo EX deck, but maybe it's actually a Porygon primarily, a Porygon deck primarily, because he did reveal in that mulligan a bunch of Porygon-Zs and gave me a bunch of free cards, which we definitely appreciate. So I'm going to use the Arven here, and I'll get a Nest Ball and get a tool. So I did test out with 2 Arvens and in the beginning, but in the end I took them out and I'm favoring more of the Ethan now. But I mean, it just depends. There's a bunch of ways you can go about building this deck and just building your decks in general. Gotta experiment at the end of the day and figure out what works for you. I think it's better the way I showcased it rather than before. So 3 energies, so the Ho-Ho is almost powered up, but not close to getting an attack off. And unfortunately, Mewtwo with the tool is one of those Pokemon where, man, I'm really gonna need to attack this thing 3 times to kill it. So it's pretty bad, because even if we use our Stadium, we can't decrease the HP. It really is unfortunate. This Pokemon is also, it just does exactly 280 damage max, which is exactly enough to kill me in one shot, which is why, you know, Ho-Ho's tanking capabilities are not the best, but I still decided to just gamble it out. Use it with Altaria. And it's going to use the Proton, I think, the collector dude, to get the little spiders and another Porygon. Okay. So right now, I get the free first attack at least. So let's go ahead and, well, I guess gotta use the switch for 1. And then, man, I really don't want to discard anything with the Vessel there, so I'm just gonna use the Youngster. Luckily, we did see a Vessel again, so just discard the Ultra Ball to get the remaining fire energies that I need now. Nest Ball, get another Ho-Ho down, and with the manual, we can go for the first attack at least. I get this first major attack. Golden Flame. Another free energy. Okay, now we're handless though, supportless. But hopefully this guy sort of struggles, because if he's using Porygon-Z in this deck along with Mewtwo and the spiders too, it just seems kind of pointless. I don't know why you would do that. If you're going to use Porygon-Z, in my opinion, you just build a deck and you completely favor it around it. You're not going to use some different shit. Maybe, I guess you squeeze in Spidops, because it's just pretty self-sufficient. But then you got like a stage 2 with a stage 1. Stage 2 with a stage 1, so who knows. But to have the Mewtwo and the Spidops and the Porygon-Z, I think you're just, it's like you're making a shittier Mewtwo deck that's going to be less consistent. The main benefit this Mewtwo has, it's that it can hit hard, but it's consistent and it can hit hard. You got a lot of space to fill your deck with the Rocket's Trainer engine, and then you go crazy with draw. If you're gonna undermine that with a stage 2 line, I don't really see the value. I mean, you get Porygon as an additional attacker, you got Spite Ups for that. So yeah, this guy couldn't do anything, and it just gives me time to get some free attacks, which I need. Because this Mewtwo is gonna take 3 shots to kill, unfortunately. It's got like 10 HP surviving. But just 10 HP, just this little minor detail makes a night and day difference in the TCG. Because this thing survived and I gotta burn another turn. Slowly getting those prizes. Alright, so the Porygon-Z is out. The ability isn't so great, having to discard 2 cards just to draw 1. I think that's what it does. The idea is you sort of use it to turbo draw your way into, you know, the rocket cards, and then you discard rocket cards, boosting its attack. I guess if they did it 1 for 1, it could have been broken. I mean, not really. But anyway, even if you don't really utilize its ability much, it's the fact that its attack is still good. If you got enough Rocket Trainer cards. Okay, so we're finally killing this thing. He basically got no use out of it. Just 3 turns to kill it. I get my 2 prizes though, which is good. I'm gonna need this lead. And I think he's probably gonna favor the Porygon-Z now. Doesn't got much in hand though. Okay, the Transceiver, now he's gonna be able to get something. Ariana more than likely. I'm still supporterless, but I guess if this Mewtwo somehow does die, I can just do the energy retrieval shit and power up my guy and then go for a catcher maybe, I don't know. So it draws a lot. And then you put the A-Spec tool plus 100 HP to turn this dude into 240. Okay, that's fine. At least this thing doesn't give, like, let your opponent get an extra prize like that other stupid tool people like to use in stage 2s. Basically turning them into a shittier stage 2 EX Pokemon when they use that. Man, maybe I should make like a dedicated video to talking about what a stupid card that is and how just piss takers the designers are for making it. Anyway, so this guy just put a bunch of energies and then retreated. Dude, are you for real? Gonna attack with the Porygon 2 instead, which basically has the same attack, just costing 1 more energy. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna get the 1-hit KO. I mean, if he did, I was gonna have a way to respond, but I really doubted he was gonna be able to get a 1-hit KO anyway. But now you lost a bunch of energies too. Hitting for 160. Okay, doesn't matter to me as long as I die in 2 shots. Alright, so nest ball time. We're gonna get a Swablu, and the Altaria might put in some work here since this guy doesn't do that much damage. When I attack, I'm gonna heal 50. Gonna use the Ho-Oh to attach more energies. I mean, it's safe to say I think in this matchup the Pinsir is gonna be mostly useless. But it's fine. As long as I can get by with Ho-Oh, it's good. It's good enough. Indeed, indeed. So I could retreat here. Should I do that? If I do it, it means I can get more healing out of the the Altaria. Yeah, slowly just heal. And then when I attack with this Ho-Oh, we're gonna be close to full HP again. So I'll yeah, you can't put it on another one. So we're just gonna get 1, and then I guess I can attach the other one manually. So we lost a few energies, but I mean, if I died, I was just gonna lose all of them anyway. Maybe this will work out, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I guess if I healed, I was gonna be a 90 HP anyway, so can this guy hit me for 190 to finish me off? Maybe. But anyway, if I can just get closer to 280 HP, it might work out better. And then when he hits this thing, it'll probably do a lot of damage, but maybe he won't be able to get the 1-hit KO still. We'll find out. Hopefully I can get another Altaria next turn too. But damn, this match is kind of long too. We're not really going far. Needing multiple attacks in the Mewtwo. This guy takes up some time to do all this shit. His deck is thinned out quite a bit, to be honest. But the Porygon damage isn't so impressive so far. I don't know, I'm thinking I'm going to use it too. I think Wheezing would be better. I know that I'm definitely using Wheezing. I don't know if I'm going to use Porygon 2 as well. If I show you guys a deck with Porygon, it's probably going to be a deck that completely is centered around Porygon. There'd be no Mewtwo and maybe not even Spidops. Okay, hits me for 200. Beautiful. So this means I successfully tanked an attack. I'll get even more healing here. The benched Ho-Ho with the tool is going to be close to full HP. Get a bunch of energies here. And maybe we should even, I don't know, should I just power up the pincer actually? Or just use the Ho-Ho? I think, yeah, it makes sense to use the pincer here. Once he gets the KO, I get to finish this dude off, and he's in that range where he needs to get like extra prizes, in that awkward odd number prize range. Since I can't kill this dude anyway, thanks to the A-Spec. But we're getting there. Hit the dude. The Ho-Ho is close to full HP on the bench. This Ho-Ho won't survive. But it's a good thing I made this play, because I get to keep the dude with the tool longer. And it's going to be maybe more difficult to get the one-shot still on this thing. Or the other one would be guaranteed. I think he is going to be hitting for more than 230 damage now. What you gonna get? Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Guys, make sure you check out my website as well. Got the articles as usual. I got a lot of shit for you to check out for One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon, of course. I got some stuff for sale too. A bunch of stuff that I would like to get rid of. I have some stuff on Cart Market too, but I do have some stuff on the website that I do not have on Cart Market. Some of the DBZ packs, I don't know what it is with Cart Market. They just don't... You can't list a lot of the new shit. Like for the tournament packs and stuff, which is kind of weird to me. But anyway. If you're in Europe, make sure I say that. I mean, I don't know, maybe, I guess I could create like a shipping option for outside of Europe as well, but I prefer to just keep it simple in Europe since I'm in Europe. That's how it is with Cart Market as well. All right. But I mean, even if you just go ahead and check out my website, that's just more important for me. Even if you don't buy anything, I just want traffic on my website for my articles and stuff, and it's still a big help. Just even if you just want to help me out and you really don't care, but you want to help me out, just go take a stroll on the website, click a few pages, just to help with the, not algorithm, but, you know, with the traffic, getting sort of views on your website. That's important. You get traffic, so it goes higher up in the Google search engine, I suppose. Alright, so get another KO. So all I gotta do is just get 2 more kills. He did play another Mewtwo down, but I don't even think he's gonna use it. And I really just want you to hit me right now and not kill me. I hope it happens, but he's discarding a lot of shit. There's only 8 cards left in the deck. So do you do enough damage? It's going to go for the Archer 2, yet another Rocket Trainer card. Going into the grave there. So we see an Altaria. At this point, these cards don't really matter, I think. And just please hurry up. You take so long. But I mean, there's no way he has a lot of shit left. He keeps drawing shit. He's going to deck out at this point. Like, if I would pull the Mewtwo, he might not even have a way to just use it or just switch. He'd be stuck and lose that way. But yeah, he does do enough damage now, 300, so it's a complete one-hit KO. So in the end, my plan, I mean, it didn't really work out. But anyway. Now we're going to use the pincer. I get another kill. I only need to get one more. And then we just need to power up the Ho-Ho. I hope this works out. Just going to draw as much value as I can with Iono, which isn't going to be much. Limit is shit too. I guess now I'm helping it not to deck out. But we do need to see like an energy retrieval or just more energies. Once this pincer goes down, I got to power up the Ho-Ho. So we see the nest ball. That's useless. Anyway, what can he do though? I guess you can use the Spite Ups, but if he uses that, then I just get an easy kill with the Ho-Ho. It would be in his best interest to use the Mewtwo, but he just can't power him up. You need a bunch of attachments. You need an extra Pokemon. Oh no, actually no, he does have 4 Pokemon. So he puts the grass on. Man, if I hit this thing with 70 and then you hit for 160, then you still don't get the kill. That's how low damage these guys do. Yeah, it should have been like, man, this pincer just hitting for like maybe 100 at least, and then you get like the 70 bonus. Instead, they did it like you hit for 70, and then you get the 100 bonus, making it shittier. Now, granted, 100 plus 160 still wouldn't do the job. But anyway, I top deck the boss's orders. That's another way, I guess, for us to win. Pull the little guy with the 60 HP, hit this for 70, and now we've won. So, long-ass game. His deck wasn't so great, but we got the job done. My Ho-Ho deck probably isn't the greatest either, so it works out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sub to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What up?